Wanni was so bold when she said it out loud that she's good in bed and she's a good cook. Like, who says that? Who says that? And Ebuka was like, is your mommy watching this? Is your mommy actually watching this show? Please, oh, and it was really shocking for her to say that. Anyways, let's just run through the whole show, what happened, what went down. I'm actually just reading from my phone, so in case you see me looking down or looking anywhere, that's what I'm doing. So what happened on the show? Why are we here? So the first thing that happened is that, number one, as soon as the show started, Mbadwe twins were talking, and it was OC that was talking, and he spoke about the fact that he doesn't like that they are always, attaching him to his brother. Oh, the twins did this, the twins did that. It's not the twins that did anything. If it's Ozzy that did something, say it's Ozzy that did it. If it's OC that did something, say it's OC that did it. But then associating them and doing like it's both of them that, did the crime, that he didn't like that. Let them separate him from the drama. And then they went ahead to speak to Handy, asking Handy, oh, what's going on with you and Mickey, the whole fight in the house, the whole conversation. And Handy went ahead to explain that she doesn't know where everything was coming up from, that she didn't like, Mickey in any type of way. She doesn't know where he got that impression from and everything. And Mickey was like, no, it was Chizoba that actually told him that, oh, she likes you, she said this about you. And then Chizoba defended herself that, well, not necessarily that she mentioned something about Handy saying that, oh, he was cute or he's her type of guy. But Mickey also said that Handy was sexy. I don't know what to make Mickey vex for this statement. He said, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. Okay, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. Okay, it's not fight. It's not do or die. You didn't say that. All right, good and fine. Let's move on. Let's keep it moving. Then, Ebuka asked Chizoba about how the whole thing was looking between Oyenka and a lot of the housemates. And Chizoba was talking about the fact that everybody played their game, and it rubbed off in a certain way to the housemates, but she's not going to lie. For every action there's a reaction, and that's just what's playing out here. Everybody that has action, they are reacting to the thing. So whether good or bad, or whatever the reaction is or whatever the action is, there'll be a reaction. That was typically what she said. And in my opinion, like, you can actually call your younger sister out. She's a younger sister. You don't have to be afraid of her. Nobody's saying you should outrightly not support her or anything, but you probably should agree and accept that some of the game that she played, it didn't only rub off on her, but even you, because a lot of the housemates that are not cool with Onyeka, they're also not cool with Chizoba. And Chizoba didn't really necessarily need to start inheriting anybody's beef, in my opinion. She should be able to live her own life, have her own life experiences. I'm not going to lie. I saw something on the internet where somebody was saying, now wow, may somebody shall help Chizoba now. No brand deal, no endorsement, nothing. She just came out of the show. The only thing that they see about her is that, oh, she and Ben, and it's just really crazy. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section about that. Then they went ahead to ask Toby Ford, what's up, what's going on? He said it on the show that if you come out and find out that she and Kelly Ray, they are married, that's Cassie and Kelly Ray, or they are in a relationship or anything, that he's not going to talk to her again. He's not going to talk to her again. So Ebuka was like, are you not talking to her? What's going on? And he said that they are cordial. And yeah, he said, now he fuck up. Now, maybe now he see person for house, say, oh, I like the girl, nice girl, fine girl. You go toast her, the girl no agree. That's not going to lie. It's not that deep. He met her. It was just like 3 weeks. So nothing serious, no wahala. It don't happen. But they are cordial, no biggie. And yeah, then they now went ahead to speak to Wanni about Sean, that was going on there. Their relationship was quite intense, and Wanni said, especially from her end, it was quite intense. That what happened, that when they came out of the show, what changed, because even up until he left, everything was good, because Wanni actually broke down and was crying and all those things when Sean left. So what happened after the show? And Wanni was like, oh, she feels like they just focused on their brand. And Ebuka say, I've heard that thing so many times. Let's not be saying focus on brand or no focus on brand. At least 2 successful marriages have come out of Big Brother, and those people, they also had brand deals, they also had brands, they also had personality and celebrity lifestyle too. So let that not be an excuse. If it wants to work, it will work. What happened? And Wanni went ahead to explain how, for her, that she didn't think anything happened, that she and Sean, they actually had the conversation. Sean just couldn't, handle the whole situation with, him coming out, doing brands and all that. And Sean went ahead to explain that he feels like it was a compatibility issue. And this compatibility issue, is not like he didn't notice it from the house or anything, but it just didn't work out, especially because when he came out, just things were just a lot different. And Handy said that she knew that it wasn't going to go anywhere, and she knew since from the house that it's not like she didn't think that Sean didn't like her or anything, but Wanni had said it before, that not all relationship is going to end up in marriage. And that's how they just ended this. And while this was going on, that's how Wanni just said, hey, I'm A1 in bed, and I'm A1, I can cook. So I don't know why this, I say wahala, 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 and everybody just went like, bruh, how are you even saying that out loud? But that's the way she talk. Plenty people go on sleep with her. Plenty people go on sleep with her. Because what are you saying? You are good in bed. Okay, I'm coming there right now. Anyways, moving away from that, then let's talk about Nelly. So Ebuka threw one bombastic question to Nelly, that's, how far do you think that Tofa liked you prior to you and Suj? And she was like, she's not going to lie, she felt like there was a vibe between she and Tofa, and that was what it was, that it just felt like she and Tofa are like opposite of Anita and Suj. Now so sound just do bang 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 bang. First when they edit this thing, we shall be that sound they do bang bang. Anyways, so she said she feels like they are opposites of each other, and they just really vibed more, and that was what it was. They had, funny side, sarcastic side to them as opposed to their partners. And then Ebuka asked her, what's up with you and Suju, what's going on? And she said things just went sour like 2 months ago, like it's even really recent. Ebuka said, yes, now, because I see Ona now, on the Maldives. I mean, Maldives. On the Maldives, they enjoy. So which one be things when they go south? What happened? And she said, oh, it's a family matter. She cannot say the things that happened, but a lot of things happened. Ebuka say, no, you didn't know. It didn't know a real family matter. You and Suj are not be family. She said she and Suj, they be family, but that she cannot divulge a lot. But that they've decided that, for things to just, not to get messy or anything, let them just, take a break. She was the one that ended things and said, let them take a break, And Suj said, to be fair, he really liked her, everything was going well. And he told her that he wanted to build something that was going to stand the test of time with her. And, they had that conversation. And yeah, they're just, it's not in a bad way, but they are no more together. I say, wow, Wahal learned. Wahal what? Wahal learned. Then we moved on to Wanni and Oyenka. Yo, this Wanni and Oyenka matter, they end anytime soon. They don't carry this beef, say them go tie am for chest. They don't throw away the key inside river. The river don't carry and go Egbomudia. What am I saying? Anyways, so Ebuka said, what's going on with you guys? And Wanni said, see, Oyenka has a notion about me. She feels like I'm jealous, yada, yada, yada. Me, I have an impression about her. I feel like she lies a lot and all. So I just feel like it's not going to work, like it is what it is. And that's how Oyenka started explaining how, Wanni actually slut shamed her on the show. She said something like, oh, that Ozzy is just going to sleep with her and leave her, and she slut shamed her. And Wanni was like, I didn't say that. Who did I say it to? She said Wanni actually said it to Sean. And she was like, Sean, did I say that to you? Sean said, I don't remember. Oh. Mona, leave me for this matter. I don't remember. Nobody puts my name. And Oyenka was like, there's a video evidence. She said, okay, bring the video, bring the video. And so Oyenka, true to her word, she stand up, come up from set, go find the evidence, come, and they play the video. And according to Ebuka, he said this video was just like, oh, she feels, Oyenka, what Wanni was saying was, she feels like Ozzy actually likes Victoria, but for Oyenka, something like that. And Ebuka said, this is not slut shaming. If they haven't slut shaming anybody here, it was Ozzy they were slut shaming and not you. So why did you read it in that way? She said, if we are friends, and one is saying here that we are friends, she tells me everything. If she had that impression or whatever, why didn't she come and speak to me about it? You know, she just went and was, you know, telling Sean or speaking to. One was like, I was talking to my man about an impression that I had. It's not a matter of, oh, I'm slut shaming you or anything. Why are you the one that feels that way? And Ebuka asked her that, okay, so did you block her? She said, no, she didn't block her. She just unfollowed her. Now, so they asked Oyenka, did you unfollow her? She said, me, I didn't notice if anybody unfollowed me. But they say you unfollowed her back. She said, maybe it's my handler. Ebuka said, don't give me that. Which one is handler? Handler where? From where to where? She's not saying, no, it's probably a handler. She didn't notice anything or anything. Ebuka now said, are people willing to settle? She said she need to settle. All of them, we're not settling, we're not settling. That's how Oyenka just say, oh yeah, now bring my phone, make myself unfollow her or make her phone confirm that unfollowing if it's even real. I say, yo, this one not get resolution, no. You don't get resolution. Then Ebuka went ahead to ask Chinwe, what's up with you and Nelly? Are you people good? And Chinwe was like, you know, Nelly is my guy. We are actually good. No, there's no bad blood or anything. Nelly also said they are good. And this is because Ebuka asked them that, oh, does anybody have anything to say? Because now they are rounding up everything. And, you know, Chinwe is so intelligent, right? And I love how eloquent she can be. She's clear in her speech. She's clear when she's making her point. She doesn't ramble or anything. She just goes straight to the point. And I loved her apology so much. She spoke about how she's not going to lie. When she came in the house, a lot of people had an impression about her, and she's going to ask here that anything that happened on the show, she's the type of person that if she has said it, she has, you know, blown out or anything, she knows that that's the end, it is over. And she also agrees that a lot of things that she did in the house or did to people is just, you know, it just looks somehow, but that she's really sorry and everybody should give her a chance to get to know her. Oh, and it just felt so good. And Nelly was like, she actually accepts the apology, they are good. And then because, oh yeah, give us our first hug this season. Give us our first hug. Make we shall hug. You know, and they met halfway and hugged. Mwah, 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 mwah. So you see that hugs and kisses what I talk about. My yeah, now it happened. Anyways, they hugged and, you know, they kissed it out. And yeah, it was really nice to see. Then we saw where Ebuka was asking Cassia if they are going to resolve the issue that she has with Oyenka. And Cassia was like, oh, that it cannot be resolved like this. Maybe they just they move on. Maybe they just they go. That she didn't know what happened because in the first place, she liked Oyenka when the whole house thing started. She thought that Oyenka liked her too. When it came to Kelly Ray's birthday, you know, Oyenka was even advising her, oh, come, let's plan like this, let's do like this, let's even celebrate on Sunday. But Cassia said, no, Sunday will be someone, let's celebrate on Saturday. Oyenka was like, oh, the party now, people will be drunk. She said, let's just do it that day. Then she gathered people and was teaching them Kelly Ray's song. But then she sees a video when she came out of the house where Oyenka was busy doing face one kind, you know, doing and was refusing to sing. Like, if you didn't like the boy, you didn't want to be a part of it, you could have said, which one you be they pretend? Oyenka say, I won't support you, don't miss I won't sing. I don't want to sing. Oyenka, the girl now drama. She's such a big drama. Anyways, they had that back and forth. And, you know, Cassia and Oyenka has come to the conclusion that they're not going to resolve. Then, you know, after all this one, Ebuka now said now that everything don't happen like this, at least thank God say one person resolve, but he prays and wishes and hopes for everybody to, you know, find peace somehow. And he has also decided to beg the audience that people should give them graces that are supposed to dragging them and all whatnot. They should also understand that these people, they have an experience, and this experience, until you come, you will not know how it is. He also thanks them for putting their relationships and their families and their friendships on the line to come for the show, and you know that they had a great season, and thank everyone. So yes, it's a wrap. So yes, that's how the show ended. And to be honest, I'm surprised that this year's Big Brother reunion only lasted 1 week and is even running till Saturday. It's actually surprising to me. Usually it will run 2 weeks, but it looks like these people, they did not really have so much content. Content didn't they, you know. And I like the fact that they didn't try to force it, extend it, make it long. You know, it was just good. I like how brief it is. So you guys, this is the end of season 9, and Ebuka said see you in season 10. Who is ready for season 10? Because I am definitely ready. You guys, thank you so much. If you have come this far, you're the MVP. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.